Hi everyone, it's EvilGraham93. I've got another update for you. I apologise in advance for this video because I'm not feeling 100% today, so yeah, if I'm a bit lousy in the video it's probably why. So anyway, I've got a lot of stuff to show you, so I'll start with the music. First is Ozzy Osbourne, Memoirs of a Madman. I really got this CD just for my car, really. It's going to stay in my car most of the time. Just looking at all the tracks on the back, I've pretty much got all the songs on other albums, so yeah, it's mainly for my car. But I do really like the track 17, which is Paranoid Live. Thought that was really good. So yeah, it's Ozzy, Memoirs of a Madman. Next is Ozzy Osbourne, The Ultimate Sin. This is a good one, quite like it. Doesn't beat my favourite though, which is Blizzard of Oz. That's my all-time favourite Ozzy album, so yeah, it's still a pretty good album to listen to though. Next is Black Sabbath, Technical Ecstasy. Yeah, and I finally got all the studio albums with Ozzy in Sabbath now. I've got them all from their debut album up to 13, their newest album with Ozzy. Yeah, so that's great. This is quite a good album as well. Quite enjoyed this one. Yeah, massive fan of Black Sabbath at the moment. Next is Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. This is the second studio album with Dio doing the vocals, and can't really fault it, to be honest. Massive fan of Dio, so I would say it doesn't beat the Heaven and Hell album, but still pretty good, worth a listen. Next is Judas Priest, British Steel. Yeah, it's quite good. I'm just getting into Judas Priest at the moment. I wasn't a massive fan of theirs, but yeah, I thought I'd start listening to them. Running out of bands to listen to at the moment, so yeah, I thought I'd give Judas Priest another go. So it's British Steel, quite like that. Probably my favourite track on that is probably Living After Midnight. Next is Judas Priest, Painkiller. This was the main one I was after, because out of all the Judas Priest songs that that are out there, I think Painkiller is my favourite, so it's the main reason for getting this one. So yeah, it's Painkiller. Next is Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance. I think it's, yeah, Screaming for Vengeance. This one was okay. Probably not as good as Painkiller, but yeah, it's still worth a listen, I'd say. So if anyone else has got any recommendation on Judas Priest albums, yeah, let me know. Like I say, I'm trying to get into them. Next is probably the best album of this update that I've got so far. It's Dio, Dream Evil. I really wanted to get more Dio albums as well, because I'd only had the Holy Diver, which is an amazing album. So I pretty much got this on a blind buy, really. I hadn't heard any of the tracks on it before. I mainly got it for the album cover with Murray in the background, so yeah, I really like this one, especially Dream Evil. That's the best track on this album, I'd say, so far. Or Sunset Superman, that was pretty good as well. That's probably my favourite album of the update. Next is Cannibal Corpse, Torture. Again, this was another blind buy. I hadn't heard any of the tracks on this, but I was pleasantly surprised. Really great album, and I love the cover on it. It's got the guy in the background, and looks like he's carved the hole through someone, so great album. Next is Cannibal Corpse, Evisceration Plague. Don't know if you can see it properly because of the glare. It's got a couple of zombie guys on it. And I got it for one track in particular, which was my very first Cannibal Corpse song that I ever listened to, and it was Priest of Sodom. So yeah, it's quite good. Quite liked it. Next is Megadeth Risk. From what I remember, this one was quite good. Yeah, not a massive fan of Megadeth. I'm trying to get into more of their stuff, but it was okay. Next is Megadeth Cryptic Writings. Again, I'll just say this one was okay. I can't really remember a lot about it, but there were some of their other albums are better, I'd say. But I mainly got Risk and Cryptic Writings for because they're the remastered versions, and all the other Megadeth albums I've got at the moment are remastered versions, and you put them together and you make up Vic on the side. So they're the last two that I needed. So I think they're the last two anyway. If I'm wrong, someone will probably correct me on that. Next is Anthrax, Spreading the Disease. I picked this one up just because I've only got the one Anthrax album prior to this, which was Worship Music, and it was pretty good. And I saw a film on the Horror Channel not long ago, Trick or Treat, with special cameos with Ozzy and Gene Simmons. And I think the guy had a t-shirt of this, or he had the album or something like that, and I thought, might as well pick it up and have a look at it. It's got a great soundtrack to that movie, actually. Yeah, but this one's great. Love that. Next is Anthrax, Among the Living. I've heard from a lot of people that this is a really great album, so that's the main reason I picked it up. And yeah, it is good. I really like this one, actually, better than the other one, and probably better than Worship Music. Really enjoyed this. Definitely getting into Anthrax a bit more. Next is Motorhead, On Patrol, or On Parole even. I have to say I was really disappointed with this. I didn't like it as much as the other ones. I know it's their debut album, but I don't know, I just didn't like it that much. Perhaps I've got to re-listen to it, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed in this. I don't know whether this is a remaster of another album just called Motorhead. I don't know or what all that's about, so if anyone knows, again, please let me know. But like I said, I didn't really enjoy this one. Next is Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power. I did listen to Pantera before getting this CD, but I never really had a full album. And I was looking around and I heard that the one to go for is this one, Vulgar Display of Power. So yeah, I got it, and yeah, it's a great album. Really like this one. Yeah, everyone knows this album anyway, because it's quite a popular one from Pantera fans. Next is Alice Cooper, Hey Stupid. This one was actually recommended me by Adam's Collection 101 back when I got Trash, and I said I was going to get it at some point, but it's taken me ages to get it, and I finally got it and gave it a listen. It is quite a good album, so thanks for the recommendation. Did really enjoy this, but not as good as Trash, obviously, because it's got Poison on it. Best Alice Cooper song ever. So alright, that's it for the music. I did say I had quite a lot of music, so next I'll go on to the games. And the first one is the only Xbox one that I've got, and it's Assassin's Creed Rogue Collector's Edition. Yeah, was really looking forward to this one. Started playing a bit of it, and it is really good. I would say though, it's not a lot has changed since Black Flag. It's really similar to that, but if you enjoyed Black Flag, you're probably really going to enjoy this. I've not got very far into it though, so that's probably what I'll be doing for the rest of the day, going on this. So yeah, the collector's edition. Obviously, you get the collector's box, you get the game with 2 extra missions. I don't know if they're already in the game or not on the normal version, but that's what it says on the back here. You get 3 postcards. Well, they say lithographs on it, but they're pretty much postcards. An art book and the official soundtrack. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with that, really. Next is the one that I was really looking forward to, and it's Assassin's Creed Unity. Yes, I did pre-order them both, so and I got them yesterday. And this one is actually the collector's edition as well. I ordered from Amazon. I think it's an Amazon exclusive, and it also comes with this. So yeah, you get the game, a special edition of the game. You get an extra mission with that, the Chemical Revolution. So I started playing a bit of this, and it's absolutely fantastic. Great graphics on it. Really like it. They've done the Assassin's Creed franchise up well with this one. Give it a rehash really, with all the combat and the free running skills. So again, I've not got far into it, so I might do that today, or I might do Rogue today. But this is what I got this version for. And as you can see, it's just the box at the moment with the Assassin's Creed on it. But people might know what this is already, and I was really surprised that they did something like this, and I snapped it up quickly. It was well worth the money. You actually get Arno's pocket watch, which is fantastic. I don't know if you can see the cover there properly, but it looks fantastic. Of course, you open it up, and there's like the watch in there. I've not set it yet, but definitely will do and use it. But I thought it's a great little gimmick that they've done. I couldn't help but get it really. So yeah, you get your very own pocket watch, and it works as well. Fully operational pocket watch. So yeah, well worth the money that I bought it for. So I won't tell you how much I spent on the game. I can't remember what I've done with the box. There it is. I won't tell you how much, because people think it's just ridiculous just for getting the game and pocket watch, but I don't care. I'm a massive fan of Assassin's Creed anyway, so I had to pick it up. Yeah, but all in all, Unity so far is great. Love the way they've done it. Next is, I don't know if I've shown this before, I might have done, I don't think so. It's The Last of Us Remastered for PS4. Loved the game on PS3, so I had to get it on PS4 really, so I still got the PS3 version, so just in case the PS4 breaks or something, but yeah, just great survival horror fun there. Next is one, again, it was a blind buy for me. Well, not really. People told me about it ages ago when it first came out, and I was putting it off, and I found it for £3, and it's Brutal Legend, so couldn't help but pick it up. You got great heavy metal soundtrack to this. Of course, the main character is based on, or modelled on, Jack Black, so and he does the voice for it as well. You also got other rock gods like Lemmy's in this, Ozzy, Rob Halford. He does a couple of voices for some of the characters. It's just great fun. I also heard that Dio was meant to do the voice for Demon Emperor Diviculus, which would have been amazing, because Diviculus, it looks exactly like Murray, so it's a shame that he didn't get the chance to do it really. But instead they got Tim Curry to voice him, so he's equally as good at the voice. So great fun playing that. Next is Dragon Age 2 for PS3. I didn't originally buy this. I bought Lord of the Rings War in the North on PS3, but the game didn't work and I had to trade it in. And the only other thing that I would have got in the section that I could have traded it in for was this. So yeah, so it's basically I've got Dragon Age for both Xbox and PS3 now. I was going to do it anyway, but I just wanted War in the North for PS3 really. I was a bit disappointed. So yeah, I've already done a review on Dragon Age 2 anyway. Lastly for the games, we have Beyond Two Souls. I kept putting this one off for a while. I didn't know what it was going to be like. I hadn't seen any gameplay videos, and I have to admit, playing the game is really strange, but great. They've done a great job with the motion capture with Ellen Page and Willem Dafoe. So yeah, it's okay so far. I've not played a lot into it. Probably played about an hour's worth of it. So yeah, I definitely Probably a rainy day game, that one. Right, finally on to the DVDs. Not got a lot of DVDs this time, it was mostly all music. So, start things off with non-horror. I got Godzilla. Massive disappointment to me. It could have been a lot better, but I do like the way how they've done up Godzilla now. Like I said, it could have been a lot better though. But saying that, I'm one of the fair few people that, the odd few people I should say, that like the Roland Emmerich Godzilla as well. So there we go. That says a lot about my Godzilla cinema. So next is one I really enjoyed, and it was Maleficent. Sleeping Beauty was one of my all-time favourite Disney films when I was younger. So yeah, I picked this one up and watched it, and it's quite an interesting take on the story. But I think they've done it really well, so they did a great job with this. The next is one I got yesterday and watched last night, and it's quite interesting really. It's a documentary about Lemmy from Motorhead. But basically, you got little bits of everything in there. You got a bit about about where he grew up, and it just basically follows him around, like shows you where he lives, where he goes to hang out when he's not on tour, and he also got other interviews from other rock stars on there and what they think of him, like Ozzy, James Hetfield, Scott Ian from Anthrax. They're all on this talking about him, like what they think of him, and they share some of their stories that they've had when they've gone out drinking with him or something. So yeah, it was great, and I love his joke in this, his frog joke. I won't spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it, but yeah, definitely look out for his frog joke. It made me laugh so much. But yeah, great little boy that. Next is one I haven't seen yet, and it's Noah. Got Russell Crowe. I don't know when I'll check this one out, but yeah, it's just Noah. Right, with the horrors, and we have Walking Dead Series 4. Really liked Series 4 actually. It was probably one of my favourite seasons yet. So yeah, really enjoyed it, and I'm really enjoying Series 5 on TV at the moment as well. Fantastic series. Picked up quite a lot from Series 1, I know. Next is one that I've wanted to check out for a while. I didn't see any of the episodes on TV. It's American Horror Story box set of Series 1 and 2. Now, I really enjoyed Series 1. Really enjoyed it. Thought it was great fun to watch. Definitely like a Halloween thing to watch. But didn't really enjoy Series 2 that much. I mean, it was okay, but I don't know. There's just bits happening everywhere, and I didn't enjoy it as much as Series 1. But yeah, I'll definitely get Series 3 on DVD at some point. And I know they got Series 4 on TV at the moment, I think, with the Freak Show. So yeah, I'll pick them up at some point. But Series 1 was fantastic. It's just Series 2 I didn't really enjoy. Next is one I just picked up for the hell of it, just for the title really. It's Zombievers. Yeah, if you like films like Cabin Fever or Cabin in the Woods and stuff like that, you're going to really enjoy this. It was quite funny. You can't go wrong. They're zombie beavers. You can't really pick this film up and think of it as a serious zombie movie, because it's zombie beavers. Can't go wrong. It's funny. And lastly, for the update, we have Day of the Mummy. Yeah, I picked this one up. I wanted to see a new Mummy movie, and plus it had Danny Glover in it. And I did quite enjoy this one, to be honest. It was better than I thought it was going to be. But my main gripe with this movie is not actually in the movie itself, but with the cover. That cover's fine, but when you turn around, you see at the top you got like an army of mummies with someone with a assault rifle shooting at them, like some sort of Call of Duty add-on pack or something. I'll show you again there. This is never in the movie, not at all. There's only one, spoiler alert here, but there's only one mummy, no machine gun, and there's not a scene like that at all, an army of mummies. So, but otherwise it's a good film, I enjoyed it. So if you love mummy movies, definitely check it out. So thanks for watching. See you all later. Bye.